Here's the forest. This is where they want to frack. How can you believe that? This beautiful place. And here's Symonds Yat. This is the beginnings of the whole picturesque movement. It's where the tourist industry began. It's where the beautiful River Wye flowed through down to the Severn. How could they want to pollute and loot this beautiful country?
Maybe there's someone in the end as well. Thank you.
Can I just grab it?
That's it. Reverse the camera.
Hello everyone, I'm from Frack Forest, and it's great to see so many people out here to show our absolute determination that we will not allow the oil and gas industry and the government to play Russian roulette with our life support system, which is our water, and it's our land. It belongs to everyone here, and we say no. And if we say no, we say no. This is quite a sort of important location anyway, Yat Rock, because it was an Iron Age camp. It was legend as it is where Caractacus did battle with the Romans. It was also in 1631 there was a Skimmington riots took place around here where people were fighting against the king who was taking away people's common rights for ironworking. There's all sorts of other history. The actual rock we're standing on, it's called Lower Carboniferous Shales, or the Avon group to be exact. And basically it was laid down when this whole area was a shallow tropical sea. Now obviously a lot's changed since then with the landscape, but that is the rock that according to the government, the application made to the government, that they want to search for gas and open the door for future fracking. It's the same kind of rock that they have up in Lancashire and in Yorkshire, and we're really pleased that we've got the Lancashire Nanas have come down here today because we're all connected and their battle is our battle and vice versa. So we're all united on this. Wherever we come from, we don't want any fracking anywhere, and we're determined it will not happen. Anyway, Gandalf here has come on a quest from the Shires, and it was his idea to do this, so I'll hand over to Gandalf.
The peasants are revolting! The peasants sure look revolting! You sure look revolting this morning. Thanks for turning out, really great to see so many people. Thanks especially to the nuns for coming all this way. Yes, well, I have a pledge here, a declaration. This is a pledge that I hope everybody here will sign and pass on to friends and relations to sign somehow. So let me just read out the pledge if I could. Can you hold the mic? And thanks to everybody who's put so much into this, like the writing on this scroll and things. Okay. We, the undersigned, are gathered here at Yat Rock on the 20th of August 2016 to pledge our allegiance to this land and our commitment to help defend it from oil and gas exploration, fracking and any other toxic industry that will pollute its waters and air. We represent the majority of the people of Herefordshire and Gloucestershire. We are opposed to the government plans to allow fracking in our counties. We say there is no social licence for this ruinous industry to operate here. Loud and clear, we say, don't frack the Shires.
Everyone together.
No No, I have one more message to say to the looters and polluters who would come to this area. They shall not pass. So, let's hear it all together. Give me a they.
They.
Give me a shall.
Shall.
Give me a not.
Not.
Give me a pass.
Pass.
What does that say?
They shall not pass.
What does that say?
They shall not pass.
What does that say?
They shall not pass.
Thank you so much. Get signing on the table. We're signing the pledge. Everybody, please sign this pledge. From Australia, people from the States, people from counties all over the country. So we are not alone.
Greetings Gloucestershire and Herefordshire. We came down yesterday from Lancashire. There's some more coming on their way to join us. When it comes to fracking, there is no end to your shire and start to ours. It's all one air, one water. And so we hope as we'll come and stand with you, that when it comes time, maybe you'll journey up to us as well. We've had the privilege as nanas of travelling all over the country, touring all the local anti-fracking groups. I can tell you there is nothing but scenes like this throughout the country. Just really beautiful, lovely local people coming together and finding their sense of community there. You know, one of the reporters once asked, you know, what do you think of your community? And one of the locals said, well, we are a community. Before we were just neighbours. Now we stand together to defend our community against a threat to the health of our young. And I think it's been an amazing thing that you've pulled together today. And I will say that after 5 years of fighting this, I can't think of a better setting, although don't tell the other shires, but this is a really beautiful place to be. Thanks very much for inviting us, and I hope we have a really good day. Thank you, Tina.
Anyone want to speak, or shall we get going with some songs?
I'd like to say a few words about logistics.
Oh, Jojo's going to say a few words.
Yeah, would you mind?
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Jojo. I'm from Frack Free Five Valleys, and I've also been involved in producing leaflets for the public about fracking. Often. I need to turn it up a bit. Okay, can everybody hear? Yeah. One of the interesting things about fracking, one of the problems about fracking is that despite the huge upsurge of community resistance to it, the mainstream media simply refuse to portray it as it is. Okay, this government has a particular agenda about fracking, which is essentially a PR agenda. They know that if the facts come out, people will not support it, and their own data support that. When they have done surveys, they have found that fracking is the source of energy people are most unsure about, but it also shows that the opposition for it increases as soon as people learn about it. Okay, so the more people know, the less they want it. So informing ourselves and informing each other is really important. There was a letter that was leaked that was sent from the ministries of Department of Climate Change, from DEFRA, and from the Communities and Local Government Department. Now, as you probably know, we don't even have a Department of Climate Change anymore under the latest government. But a few months ago, actually it was last year, after the Lancashire decision to refuse Quadrilla's application, those ministries all got together and wrote to the Chancellor and said, we are going to do our best, we are going to do our utmost to push this industry. And they very clearly stated that that involved getting the public on board. I'm just going to find the quote here because it's kind of outrageous. Government has to be united, using the levers it can control and bringing in others to support our policy where we are not in control. We need to focus on developing a clear and persuasive narrative which demonstrates why the potential that shale represents is so important to our future energy security. We need the development and implementation of an ambitious cross-government programme of communications and outreach to influence key opinion formers, decision makers and civic leaders, including media opportunities for ministers and a suite of information and materials for the public. And this includes adapting the planning system, which they then proceeded to do last summer. And to add insult to injury, as you probably all know, they recently decided that it would be really persuasive to offer people some cash to have fracking in their backyard. Now, if you ask me, there is no better proof that something is harmful than if you have to pay someone to accept it. And it's been very interesting to see how, in fact, opposition to fracking, public opposition to fracking, has actually gone up since that announcement. So I find that deeply reassuring and encouraging that, of course, the people in the areas where this is a threat realise that no amount of money is going to bring back their health or their landscapes or their fractured communities if this industry goes ahead. So thanks everybody for turning up today. If you would like to take some leaflets to hand out to people in your area, if you feel there are people that still are not informed, there's a whole pile in the cafe. I've also got more in the car, so please feel free to come and ask me. And there's also one or two people handing them out as well. These are for people who don't know, who know little or nothing about fracking, so very simple and straightforward. Oh, it looks like we're about to get rained on, so maybe it's time to get some music going and keep our spirits up. Derek from EMF are here today. There's a bit of music. Do you want the guitar? Ladies and gents and lovely people, this is one for you all to join in with. It's called Defenders of the Land, and it's written by a lovely lady called Portia Cox, who comes from Sussex. And I believe... Sid here has got the words, and they're going to come round, and he's going to bring them round.
So are you aiming to get to London, to get to Gloucester?
Let me show you, sorry, what did you say your name was? Catherine, let me show you the ring.
Oh, fantastic.
This is the ring that we hope to post through the cracks of Mount Doom, 10 Downing Street. We don't care who's in residence, that's not the issue, but this is the ring that comes from a tractor and a trailer in deepest Herefordshire. And if you watch, it'll bite you. So this is going through the letterbox, and I hope I don't get too attached to it, that I won't be able to let it go.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get a child to actually post it through.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's there for you. They're messing with.
So what's the significance of that ring specifically?
Well, just that it's rural.
Yeah.
It's from the earth. It's not golden, but I'm sure it's powerful. It used to carry a trailer, so it's got power behind it. And it comes all the way with us. And it's just it's symbolic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a symbol of the epic, English epic, the Lord of the Rings. It's our great English epic, isn't it?
Would you be happy if I took a photograph? Is that okay?
Of course,
It's raining all there, look.
fracking is a very bad business.
This is from a poem by Adrienne Rich, which is called Natural Resources. My heart is moved by all I cannot save. So much has been destroyed. I have to cast my lot with those who, age after age, perversely and with no extraordinary power, reconstitute the world.
To the garden, oh, let me back in the garden. Wanna come back to the garden.